Good evening, groovy citizens, and happy, saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost Sunday. Y'all listen, I did not get a chance to...
Phone book update failed.
Thank you. I didn't get a chance to do my video on yesterday because when I tell you my yesterday was busy from the time I woke up until the time I laid my behind across my bed at, what was it, like 5:30 in the evening. I said, okay, I'm just going to lay down for about an hour, Lord. Then I'm going to get up and I'm going to do my video. I set my alarm and I did not hear it go off at all. That's how tired I was. So I said, no worries. We're just going to do the video today because I was not going to let this time pass. I didn't even record my podcast, which I still have to go in and do that as well. Now, right now, it is absolutely nice outside. It's 85 degrees. It's a little muggy. The sky is a little dark, and it was drizzling just a few seconds ago, but it has stopped doing that. There was some lightning as I was driving home from my sister's house, so hopefully the rain will hold back until I can get in the house, and then they can pour down raining all at once. But I am loving this much cooler weather today, than it was on yesterday. Let me jump right on in, you guys, and give you today's topic, which is things you learn as you get older. Oh, and honey, y'all, let me tell you something. My pastor preached today. My pastor preached. You hear what I say? And I'm going to be doing a motivational moment. I wanted to do it today, but I probably will not, to be honest with you, because I have some things I want to do before I go to bed because I'm on vacation next week, y'all. God is good. I'm on vacation. That means I don't have to get up and go to work. Now, I will get up and go to the gym, but I'm not going to be getting up going to work. So I'm so thankful for that. But I do have some things I want to get done tonight so that I can get up and be at the gym at 5 o'clock. Planet Fitness across the street. They open up at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. I want to be there, get in, get out, and move on with the rest of my day. And then I think the rest of the week, well, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they open up. They're open 24 hours, so I will get in there early, get my workout in, get out so I can move on with the rest of my day. Now, getting back to my topic, what did I say? Things you learn as you get older. I have 4 things I'm going to share with you, and I'm going to bid you good evening. Number 1, you can't make real friends with fake people. You cannot make real friends with fake people. So that's self-explanatory, but there are some people who still think that they can convert folks, and you cannot. Here's the thing: if you have somebody in your life and you know they're fake, honey, cut them off. Cut them off, because nothing you say and or do can ever truly make them a real friend. You can't. So cut them off. Number 2, you sit back, observe, and realize that not everything needs a reaction. Honey, if that ain't the truth, you know, the older you get, I used to be that person. I had to have a comeback for everything. But the older you get, and I do apologize, y'all, because my shirt is a little wrinkled today. But the older you get, you realize that you don't have to have a reaction to everything. Now, I will say this. There are times when I feel like I'm in the mood for it. And so I will have a comeback for you, all right? But then other times I just think to myself, you know what? Look at this clown. Look at this damn fool. And you let them go on and do what they do or say what they say, and you just don't even bother to react. Because the reality is not everything or nor everybody deserves a reaction from you. So keep that in mind. And the next time somebody says something or does something that you don't like, don't feel like you have to respond. Number 3, you learned to trust your intuition, and if something doesn't feel right about a person or situations, you don't waste time trying to deny it. You know, when we are younger, or when we were younger, I should say, somebody could say, well, baby, you know, that's just not the right person for you. And you're going to find a reason why that is the right person from you. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Not from you, for you. But as you get older, that intuition kicks in and you say, all right, Lord, it's something not quite right about this person. I don't know what it is, but I know you know. So Lord, I need you to show me, I need you to tell me what it is. And if this person is really has no place in my life, let me know. Show me, God, so I can just cut them off. Because one thing's for certain, two things for sure. I don't like to waste my time. I truly don't. I don't like to waste my time on people, places, and or things. So if it's not right for me, I'm asking you, God, show me. Because I don't want to waste my time. And number 4, last but not least, y'all, I'm keeping my eye on this little boy because twice now he done rode his bike across my grass. He's got one more time. And what did I say for number 2, that everything does not need a reaction? Oh, that's going to get a reaction because I'm tired of him and these little kids riding their bike on my grass. But I digress. Number 4, the older you get, the less you feel the need to be included, understood, or accepted. And that is so true. But you know, to be honest with you, now that I think about it, I don't think I was ever that kind of person that felt like I needed to be accepted, included, or understood. You don't have to understand me if you don't want to. Excuse me. That's on you. That is on you. Long as I understand me. As long as I get me, it doesn't matter whether or not other people understand me, because sometimes people just are not going to be able to understand you because you're at a place in life where they don't get you. And it's all right. There's nothing wrong with you. There's just something wrong with them. Okay? So don't feel like you have to be included. I don't want to be a part of your circle. I'm all right with being a circle of one, because guess what? 1 is still a whole number. 1 is a whole number. And as long as I have God, honey, I don't need anybody else. Truly, I don't. Now, granted, yeah, you can't go through this life simply by yourself, because you do need other people. When you go into a store, you need somebody to ring up your purchases, right? When you go into a restaurant, you need someone to prepare your meal, correct? So you cannot live in this world by yourself. But what I'm talking about is feeling like I need to be a part of a group or a select circle of people. No, I don't feel that way. And I think when you're younger, you probably feel like you do, but the older you get, I promise you, if you haven't already got to that point, you'll get there. You will. See, I'm all right with going someplace and not being a part of the in crowd. I'm all right with going someplace and not being included in whatever it is that's going on. It's all right. It is all right, because I promise you, excuse me, I promise you, I'm going to be okay by myself. I really am. I honestly and truly am. And I always have to go back to when we were in the midst of the pandemic, and there were people that were complaining because they couldn't be around other folks. And some people were almost losing it. I'm thinking, get a grip. Get a grip. Come on now. You're not going to lose it. You'll be all right. A couple of times a week, we're on our Zoom calls. If not for work, for church, for your organizations or what have you. So, but just because they couldn't be around people, some people were really losing it. I love people, don't get me wrong. I truly do. But I will be very honest with you when I say that during the height of the pandemic, I was just as content as I could be. I really was. I was ordering stuff from Amazon that I probably, I won't say didn't necessarily need. Well, some things I didn't necessarily need. I wanted them, okay? Don't judge me, judge yourself. But I did. Amazon was showing up at this door several times a week, and I was all right with that. How you doing? Thank you. Leave my package on the porch. I'll come on out, get it, and go on about my business. I was good. I had my Netflix. I had Amazon. I still had church online. I still had work online. So I didn't feel like I was missing out on anything. So if you're one of those people that, as I said, you feel like you have to be included, understood, or accepted, honey, you better work towards being okay if you don't fall in any of those categories. Because as you go through life, you are going to be included less. And here's the reality. Here's the reality. God, so what's the saying I like to use? God willing and the creek don't rise anytime soon, but eventually our number is going to come, or our day is going to come when God is going to call us home. God is going to call your friends home. So all those friends that you had, guess what? A lot of them aren't around anymore for whatever reason. Either they moved away or God has called them home. And so now you're not included. And you probably do feel, like you're by yourself. But all I'm saying to you is, do not, especially, let me just say this, and I promise I'm going to leave it alone. Do not allow your need to be included, to be understood, to be accepted, cause you to get caught up with people that you have no business being caught up with. Too often people feel like they need to be included, and so they start hanging out with people that they have no business hanging out with. They start going places that they have no business going, all because they want to be included. They want to be accepted. They want to be liked. That's their definition of being loved, okay? You better learn to love yourself and like yourself and be all right with being by yourself. Because I'd rather do all those things by myself than to hang out with the wrong group of people. Okay? Choice is yours, but if I were you, I learned to be okay with being by myself. Because there are going to become times when you are going to be by yourself. You will be by yourself. And if you're not there yet, the time will come, because that's just life. It's the world in which we live, okay? So that's it, you guys. That's all. Some things to think about. It's not a complete list, but it's certainly some things to think about as we get older. A lot of these things and more are happening. So just learn to be okay. Just learn and understand and accept that God still has your back. Even when you feel like you're by yourself, God is still there with you. And like his word said, he's never going to leave us nor forsake us. So you don't ever have to feel like you're alone, because you're not. Okay? Now, having said that, I want to say thank you so much for giving me just a little bit of your time to speak life into you. If you are new to my channel, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tap that bell. I do car conversations every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Typically on Saturday. Today is Sunday, yes, I know. But I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday, but starting tomorrow, we're back on schedule. Okay, so come on back tomorrow and join me. If this is not your first rodeo, I want to say thank you for something I was getting ready to say and lost my train of thought. See, because my mind is already focusing on what I have to do when I get done with this. So let's backtrack. If this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. I miss you when I don't get a chance to see you. Go out there. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful Sunday evening. No matter where you go or what you do, have fun, but be careful. Please be careful about where you're going, where you're hanging out with, who you go with, and who you choose to leave with. Please, please, please be careful. And above all else, y'all, pray. Pray over everything. You hear what I say? It doesn't matter if all you're doing is going to the movies. I want you to pray before you go, because I want you to have a good time, but I want you to be safe doing it. Love you all to the moon and back, and you know the drill. You definitely know the spiel. There's nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that you can ever do to change it, because I love each and every one of you no matter what. I love you. I believe in you, and it is my goal to see you all prosper and to go far in life. Some of you have some dreams, some big dreams, and I know they're coming. I'm just asking that you not give up on yourself. See, because I believe in you. I just want you to believe in you as much as I believe in you. Love you all. Talk again on tomorrow.